Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're breaking down the February 2026 GTA housing market, and I want to be straight with you. There's a lot going on right now, not just locally, globally as well, and it's all pointing at your real estate market. So let's get into it. First, the numbers across the GTA in February. 3,868 homes sold across the Greater Toronto Area. That's down 6% from last year. The average selling price, it came to $1,008,000, also down 7% year over year. Homes sat on the market on average for 36 days, and there were over 19,000 active listings across the GTA. Toronto proper, 1,530 homes sold. That's down 7% year over year. The average price, $1,025,000, also down approximately 7% year over year, with 7,791 active listings and about 4.8 months of inventory. Let's zoom in right here. In Vaughan, 192 homes sold in the month of February. That's down 11% from a year ago. The average price here is $1,150,000, which is also down 7%. Homes took approximately 39 days to sell. There's 974 active listings with 4.9 months of inventory. Sales are down, yes, but new listings down even harder, dropping nearly 18% across the GTA. When supply falls faster than demand, competition builds. Quietly, but it builds. TRREB, the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, estimates that over 100,000 buyers are sitting on the sidelines right now, waiting for prices to stabilize, waiting for clarity, and when those signals come, that pent-up demand could flood back into this market. But here's where I have to be honest with you. That recovery just got harder to achieve because the world changed. The conflict in the Middle East has disrupted roughly 20% of global oil supplies moving through the Strait of Hormuz. Crude oil prices up more than 25% in just a matter of weeks. Now, I know what you're thinking. What does oil have to do with my house? Well, everything. Fuel costs are baked into every supply chain: groceries, construction material, transportation, retail. When fuel prices go up, everything goes up. That's just how inflation works. You might be thinking, well, the fuel at the pump is up maybe 15-20 cents. Here's what a lot of people fail to recognize is that diesel, which is the main fuel source that most transportation trucks and so forth are using, is up approximately 50 cents in these 2 weeks. So the cost of fuel for where it really matters is up significantly more than people realize at the pump. And here's where it gets really important for anyone thinking about buying or selling. Raising inflation puts a Bank of Canada in an impossible position. Do they hold rates? Do they let inflation run hot? Or do they raise rates and make borrowing even more expensive? Right now, Canada's policy rate sits at 2.25%. That's considered stimulative, meaning it's designed to encourage spending. The good news is that today the Bank of Canada did review the policy interest rate, and they decided to stay at the current rate. However, that could change at the next announcement, which is scheduled for April 29th. But bond yields are currently climbing, and bond yields impact the fixed rates. And today's fixed rate currently sits at around 3.94%. That could push toward 5% by the end of this year. Think about what that means for Vaughan, where the average price for a detached home is over $1.5 million. Even if prices stay flat, higher rates make the home less affordable. So, what does this all mean to you? Simply put, the forces slowing down this market aren't easing. They're compounding. Buyers are waiting, sellers are hesitant, builders are dealing with rising construction costs, and the missing middle housing that this city desperately needs, it gets harder and harder to build when costs keep climbing. The GTA market isn't broken. Vaughan isn't broken. The fundamentals are here. The schools, the infrastructure, the demand, they're still strong. But the recovery many people are expecting for late 2026, well, it depends on three things happening at the same time: the overseas conflict easing, inflation cooling, and trade uncertainty lifting. That's a tall order. The market is coiled. The question is, does it spring forward or does it snap? If you're thinking about buying or selling in Vaughan or anywhere else in the GTA, now's the time to have a real conversation, not based on fear, not based on hype, but based on your situation, your timeline, and your goals. Hit subscribe for monthly market updates just like this one. And don't forget to like and share this with somebody else that might find it useful. It'll also help me grow the channel. And if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below. I read every single one of them. I'm Ali, and I'll see you in the next one.